Ah, what was that? Out of the blue, the internet just decided to just crap out on me. Sorry about that. I don't know where it came from. Like, literally, I come into the stream like, internet's fine, and then out of the blue, and I couldn't see people's chat, so I thought chat was dead. That was a right pain in the ass. That's all I can say. Bloody technical difficulties. Right, I don't know how much you actually heard before everything crapped out, but yeah, we're going to be doing an Urban Legends quiz. To better explain this, it's not going to be like previous quizzes that I've hosted, because it's more of a true or false kind of game. It's a game in which I'm going to be telling you 50 different creepy stories or rumors, and you have to work out, okay, is this an actual urban legend that got passed around and people actually believed, or did Jambareeqi make it up? That's the aim. That's the aim. It conked out before the countdown finished. No, really? The stream conked out before the countdown finished. That's insane. Because, like, I was literally sat there for probably about 5-10 minutes, and I was looking at chat, and chat was, like, dead, and I was like, did I say something bad? What's going on? Can we go? Will we have some breaks during the quiz? I don't know what I mean by breaks, because I don't usually have breaks as far as I know. Do you mean ad breaks? Because like I can control ad breaks, but sometimes Twitch just slaps on an ad break. Leo, I used to be so into this stuff as a kid, so I hope I'll do well. I think, yeah, if you know a lot of urban legends, you'll do really well. If you know a lot of urban legends and you know how my imagination ticks, you're gonna do great. Because the thing is, I'm fascinated by urban legends as well, and they've been a lot of urban legends have inspired my own horror stories and horror films. So I know what a typical urban legend can sound like and what it can be like. So it's not like I'm going into this completely alien and like thinking, what kind of urban legend? I was like literally like, okay, this has to sound like a realistic urban legend. The whole game is basically a true or false battle between you and me. I'm trying to trick you that all 50 of these are real urban legends. You have to like cherry pick the ones out that like, nope, Jam, you made those up. Here we go. Well, for the stories to be quite long, or marathoning it is. No, not full-on stories. I'm not going to read out stories. It's hard to explain, because like, when I say stories, I just mean urban legends. Like, I cannot fit a story into QuizKit at all, so don't worry, it's not a full story. It's just like, it's more like a plot. I'm just going to give you the plot synopsis of an urban legend, let's just say. Yeah, it's just like the basic kind of like, this is what the urban legend is. So don't worry, I'm not going to sit here and read 50 stories, because then this stream will be about 8 hours long probably, so don't worry. We'll start very soon, very, very soon even, seeing as like, my internet decided to crap out on me and delay things. Listy, it's like a very long episode of Believe It or Not, Fact or Fiction, but without Jonathan Frakes. I wish it was Jonathan Frakes. So the urban legend of the quiz stream. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting to see which of my fake urban legends you actually fall for. And which aren't very good, and you'll just see right through, and which actual real urban legends you might think, actually no, Jam made that up. It's gonna be very, very interesting. You know what? I'm too excited. Let's just get going. We've delayed things for too much. Okay, so if you're new to my quiz streams, please do not put answers in chat. Please do not put answers in chat. It is not for those that have come here for a challenge. If you want to join in, if you want to answer questions, click the QuizKit logo on the side of chat, which you should do. You I can't talk, by the way. I am able to do this. You can usually find the QuizKit app by hovering a mouse over the stream player. It should pop up. Then click allow access and grant permission. So apparently Computer Guy says, oh cute, a hedgehog is eating in the cat's bowl outside. That's very cute. Aww. I've not seen a wild hedgehog in years. And they say the Strammer is still talking about the abolitions to this day. Oh, you mean streamer? The Chad Chat. You are the Chad Chat. Soda, I think I'll stick those onwards out. Not feeling too good today. No worries, Soda. You stay as long as you want. If you want to participate in the quiz, you can participate. If you don't want to, we can just watch. Totally up to this. The stream's just there for people. There's nothing obligatory about them. Okay, so one more time. Please do not put answers in chat. Please do not put answers in chat. Please. We've had a few weeks where people came in and just started spamming answers. It was very stressful. Click the quiz kit logo on the side of chat, which you usually find by hovering your mouse over the stream play. I said it right this time. And then click allow access and grant permission. The guy says, I live right next to a forest, so there'll be a lot of wild critters at night. Less and less, though. Ah. See, I want to get into wildlife documentary filmmaking and wildlife photography, so I will be looking for that kind of wildlife in Britain eventually. I mean, like when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I used to love doing nature filmography. I would just like film wild animals all the time, and like it kind of gave me a knack for like getting close-ups on things that move really fast. It's good. That's the thing. If you want to get into cinematography, if you want to get to directing, it's really good to start off by filming wildlife because it helps you to adapt to certain instincts. Because sometimes you don't know what can happen, and sometimes things can go very fast. But like, so it practices you, it trains you to like use the zoom in a certain way and to like follow and track things in a certain way. Kaboot Guy, give me my hand on the mod sword in case anyone breaks the rules. Thank you, Kaboot Guy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna set things up from my end. Won't take too long. Oh, there's a whole like coin system with this as well, by the way, just to let you know. I feel like maybe QuizKit can explain it better because I don't get it. But like, I think it's like a betting system. Not real money. There's no real money involved. But like, you put like a pretend coin to the true or false that you think it is. Something I don't know. I really don't know. We're gonna have to. This is the first time I'm doing a true or false system on the QuizKit, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm starting the quiz now. So yeah, it should be getting an instruction image. Hopefully that's telling you how the coin system works. Because it's really frustrating because I can't see from your end. I can't see. All I see is the questions. Okay, let's start. Let's begin. Okay, so Bigfoot is an ape-like creature who lives in the forests of America. Okay? Is this an actual urban legend? Or is this something I've made up? Yeah, so it looks like from my end, you can actually. It's a betting system. It's a fake betting system. That's what it says from my end, and I can decide when the audience betting stops. I love that sense of control. I'm gonna give people some time, some chance. Yeah, that's good. I like that system. So one more time, Bigfoot is an ape-like creature who lives in the forests of North America. Did I make that up, or is that a real urban legend that got passed around? Starting things very, very easy. I'm gonna end the audience betting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it says on here. It says it's counting down on my end. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It counts down for you. Okay. Waiting for players. I think you might have to be very fast because, like, I don't want to wait too long for people to bet. Okay, so the answer is I made it up. I mean, sorry, what? Huh? For some reason. Okay, no, okay, sorry, the quiz kit is confusing me. That's it. It's true. I don't know what's going on here, but like QuizKit's been weird with me because it's like designed for something else. But yes, Bigfoot is an actual urban legend. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Right. This is weird. Sorry. It's my first time using True or False, so I'm trying to work with what it's throwing at me. Okay. So the next one. Okay, so black-eyed children are paranormal kids with pale skin and black eyes. Is this an actual urban legend that got passed around and people believed, or is this something I made up? I mean, come on. Black-eyed children sounds very generic. But then again, you never know. So Jambareeqi says, I'm guessing it goes by some percentage based on larger amounts of players. I think so. I'm not 100% sure what the hell's going on. But I'm gonna end the audience betting very soon. Okay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it just says waiting for players on my end. Just waiting for you. Very curious which one people lean to. Did you think it was something I made up or a real urban legend? Ooh, just looking at the audience answers. Ooh, bit of a split. Wow, bit of a split. And the answer is true. It's a real urban legend that got passed around. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. See the next one when it loads. Zelda says they research a lot of urban legends. They're obsessed. Oh, you've got a big advantage. Wow, QuizKid is so slow. Okay, next one. Come on, QuizKid. The Eiffel Tower is the home to French gnomes with vampire teeth. So is that an urban legend that got passed around in Paris? Or is it something I made up? So, yeah, so once again, the Eiffel Tower is home to French gnomes with vampire teeth. Don Boo says, only enough, I couldn't not bet either way. You can only split it between the two if you aren't sure. Oh, right, I see. So we're just learning tonight. We're just learning how the true and false system works together. Okay, I'm going to end the audience betting now. I don't want to take too long, or the stream will last forever. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's taking so freaking long. All it's saying on mine is waiting for players. So I guess all I could do is wait for players. So let's reveal that answer. Oh, leading more towards me making it up, it seems. Well, the answer is 3, 2, 1. I made it up. That's one of the goofier ones I made up, to be fair. Here we go. That system reminds me of a TV game I once watched. Oh, awesome! I like that. I like making the show feel like a game show. I just wish QuizKid wasn't so slow. Okay, what's next? Next. Okay, so next one. In the late 80s, there was a rumor that telephoning 000 will result in a demon answering the phone. So, is that an actual urban legend that got passed around in the 80s and people were gullible enough to believe it? Or is it something that I just took out of my head and threw on the screen? Which one do you think it is? Is it my imagination? Or did people actually believe in the 80s that the 000 thing was a real urban legend? I'm going to end audience betting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, by the way, folks, if I'm ending betting too soon, let me know. Please let me know, because I can't tell with the stream delay. I kind of wish that it did it on its own. Okay, let's find out. Ooh, which of the people lean towards? Ooh, most are thinking it's a real urban legend, and the answer is I made it up. I made that one up. Interesting, interesting. It wasn't a majority vote, but most did lean towards it being made up. I got one. Okay, what's the next one? What's the next one? The next one is... See, I kind of wrote these over the weekend. I can't remember half of them. In 1991, there was an urban legend about a killer clown called Homie. So, is that an actual urban legend? Or did I just make up this silly little Homie the Clown story? Which one? Which one could it be? So in the 90s, there was an urban legend about a killer clown called Homie. Was there, though? Was there? Okay, people are really enjoying the true or false system. That's great. I really like it. I've always wanted to do this system, by the way. Let's end audience betting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaboo Guy says, weird. I thought I heard about that one. Thankfully, all my bets went on yes. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to, like, play on urban legends that could exist when I was, like, making ones up. But this one, you don't know. Did I make it up? Was there actually a Homie the Clown rumor going around? And the answer is... looks like leaning a bit more to true. And the answer is 3, 2, 1. Yep, it's a real urban legend that got passed around. Homie the Clown. It was a real urban legend in 1991. There's quite a lot of clown urban legends, let's just say, and that's one of them. One of them. Lots of different clown legends passed around. I was thinking Homer the Clown. Homie the Clown. The Simpsons episode. Okay, so the next one is, the Sugar Beard Man was a hairy serial killer who turned his victims into cakes. So, is that a real urban legend? Is that something that people whispered to each other and said, oh, have you heard of the Sugar Beard Man? Or, am I just bullshitting you? Urban legend, Jambareeqi lie. Which one do you think it is? True if you think it's an actual urban legend. False if you think it's me being stupid. Me stupid? Yeah, it's kind of stupid. If I made something up like this. Okay, let's end audience betting. End audience betting now. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm very curious. Very, very curious which you all lean towards. Which one did you lean towards? Did you think it was a real urban legend? Or did you think I was conning you? Ooh, ooh, it's like, ooh. Wow, you all thought I was conning you? You thought it was me lying? Really? Really? Well, the answer is... I made it up! Yep, that was a false one. Dang it. Here we go. The only Cotton Candy man I know is Cotton Candy Randy from GMM, and I hate him. I don't know what GMM is, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Next one. Next urban legend. Urban legend. Robert Johnson was a Mississippi blues singer who sold his soul to the devil in exchange for music talent. So, is there an actual urban legend that folks love to tell each other in bars? Or am I just joshing you? True if you think it's an actual urban legend, false if you think I am making it up. Oh, Good Mythical Morning. I think I've heard of that. Right, let's end audience betting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, do you think this was a real urban legend? Or my filthy, dirty lie? We're about to find out. Ooh. And the answer is... Okay, where are people leaning? Oh, it's a wobble, bit of a wobble. Oh. But most say it's true. It's a real urban legend. And the answer is 3, 2, 1. True! It is a real urban legend, and it has actually inspired documentaries, films, and songs, all sorts of stuff, really. Yeah, it's one of the more famous urban legends. It's why I wanted to start it off with some of the easy ones that people actually knew. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, and by the way, there's no pattern here. Don't think you'll be able to catch on to some kind of pattern of like which ones are my lies and which ones are real urban legends. Melon heads are beings generally described as small humanoids with bulbous heads who attack people. Is that an urban legend? Or is that a Jambareeqi lie? Which do you think? True, if you think it's a real urban legend. False, if you think it's me fibbing. Let's end the... we'll end this, the betting timers, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. I like this better answer timer. Excellent. Okay, I'll definitely keep it in mind. I'm not sure how well it'll work for other quizzes, but like people seem to really love this system. Okay. So did I make up the melon heads, or were they a real urban legend? The answer is true. Yep, it's an actual urban legend, the melon heads, which sounds like a candy. But yeah, they're a real urban legend. Dominic says, lost my coins from somehow ending up in another room. Oh well, what? Another room? What? I'm confused. That's strange. Okay, next. So Robert the Doll is an allegedly haunted doll exhibited at the East Martello Museum. There's a lot of haunted doll urban legends, but is this one an actual urban legend? Or am I just trying to create the illusion that this is one of them? Really got to think about this. Thomas says my computer glitch ended up in someone's stream. What? That is weird. That's a weird computer glitch. Okay, let's end the betting. Leo, we're going to pick up a packet of melon heads and toffee crisps at the corner shop. They do. I swear there's actual melon heads and I swear they're a real candy. I swear. I bet the candy was based on the urban legend. So, is Robert the Doll an actual urban legend passed around that people believed? Or am I telling fibs? Am I telling porcupines? Which one? Oh! Well, it's a whopping amount of people that believe that it's true. But is it? Is it a real one? 3, 2, 1. Yep. Robert the Doll is a real alleged haunted doll exhibit at a museum. Good guy, and soon we'll have that movie about the android doll. You're the one that shared the trailer on Twitter for a call. Yes, I can't wait for Megan. I can't wait. Megan is the first horror trailer in years that actually like gave me chills. So excited. I've been really wanting a genuinely scary film. Melon heads are real candy. Yeah. Knew it. In the late 70s, there was a popular drug called Zoxes, which made users think that their flesh was falling off. Okay, so in the late 70s, there was a popular drug called Zoxes, which made users think that their flesh was falling off. Is that an urban legend? Is that something that really frightened adults and governments and think, oh no, Zoxes, or am I just talking gibberish? Let's end the audience betting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Is Zoxes a real urban legend, or is it me telling porcupines? We're gonna find out now. We're about to reveal the answer, and I want to see where people lean towards. Oh, majority think it's made up. Okay. And the answer is 3, 2, 1. Huh? No, I made it up. I don't know why it's put it down as true. I made that up. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know why the system put it down as true. I literally made... Zox even sounds like it's something I would make up. Damn it. Very sorry, folks. Why did it do that? Bloomin' egg. I'll have to be more careful next time. Zelda asks if I've actually seen the movie Urban Legends. Nope. So sewer alligators is an urban legend based upon reports of alligator sightings in rather unorthodox locations. Okay, so were sewer alligators a real... Was it a real little myth? Little suburban myth passed around and made people scared to go to the toilet? Was it something I created just for this quiz? Let's end the audience betting now. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sewer alligators. Urban legend or Jambareeqi being a liar? Which one? Which one did it end up being? And which one did you all lean towards? What was the majority vote? Let's find out. And let's have a look. Oh! Most think it's true. Most think it's true. But is it true? Don't get too confident. Is it true? Is it true? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Yep, it is an actual urban legend passed around. To be fair, that's one of the more normal urban legends. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's have a look at the next one. Come on, Quiz Kit. Such a pain, Quiz Kit. Oh, dang you, Quiz Kit. Okay, Skin Tom is an urban legend from Walland, Tennessee, about a young man named Tom and a boogeyman type figure. So it's a whole little story involving a guy called Tom and this boogeyman kind of figure. But is Skin Tom an urban legend, or is it a story I just made up now? Zelda, also, if I keep tapping the coins, it sometimes just zooms back to your channel and it disappears. That's strange. I'll have to look into that. Okay, let's end the betting for this one. I guess my best advice for there is to, like, don't keep tapping the coins. Maybe, I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Betting is ended. Okay, so is Skin Tom an urban legend, or is it a little fable that I concocted myself just to trick you all? Let's find out. Where are people leaning? Oh! It's like almost straight down the middle. Okay, but the answer is, let's find out. 3, 2, 1. It's an actual urban legend. Skin Tom is an actual urban legend. Lego says it's a very evocative name. Pooh Guy says that sounds scary. Anything that with skin kind of scares me. I never watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre because of that. I get you. Okay. Let's have a look at Quiz Kit. Hurry up, Quiz Kit. Come on. Chop. Okay, the Blue Star Tattoo legend refers to a modern legend that LSD tabs were being distributed as lick and stick temporary tattoos. So, is the Blue Star Tattoo an actual legend, a real legend that got, passed along and scared parents? Or am I conning you? Am I playing the trickster god right now? Let's end audience betting. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. To be fair, it does kind of sound like something I would make up. But is it? Okay, let's reveal the answer. Oh, is it real? Is it false? Is it real? Is it false? Oh, most of you are leaning towards real. Real. But is it real? 3, 2, 1. It's real. It's a real urban legend. There was the Blue Star tattoo legend passed around that people thought could be LSD tabs. Okay. Next one. What's my next one? The thing is that it's not on my end. It's not numbered, so I don't know how far we're in at the moment. We could be here all night. In 1997, there was a rumor of a VHS tape that featured real footage of hell. So in 1997, there was a rumor of a VHS tape that featured real footage of hell. Was this an actual urban legend? If so, if you think it's an urban legend, press true, press true. But if you think I'm telling porcupines, press false, press false. Let's end audience betting now. Don Boo says, I can see you being a fun trickster god in a movie. Charming and affable with a sense of humour. Very flattering. I'm affable like Mr. Chris Broad, am I? Okay. Okay. Did I make this up? Did I pull the wool over your eyes? Or is this something that actually got people, you know, talking? Oh, bit of a wobble, bit of a wobble. Bit of a wobble, but most did say false. Most do think that I made it up. Not by many, though. It's like slightly in the middle. Yes, I made that up. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the next urban legend. The next urban legend. I'm working out whether it's a real urban legend or my filthy lies. Leah, what the fuck? I don't know what happened because I bet all money on false. I look away for a second and some are placed on true. Okay, that is weird. Again, I don't know why it's doing that, I'm afraid. I can just look into it after streamer. The Hanging Munchkin is a small shadow figure seen during the film Wizard of Oz. So was this something that people actually were convinced when they saw the film? And they were passing it around and rumors spread? Or am I talking out of my bunghole? Let's find out. Okay, let's end audience betting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and end. Okay. Real urban legend? Jambareeqi's lie? Which one? Which one are you all leaning towards? Oh! It was a bit of a wobble, then it all went to true. It all went to true. But what's the real answer? 3, 2, 1. Yes, this was a real urban legend passed along. There's lots and lots of videos about it on YouTube that's worth checking out to learn more about it and how the rumor got passed around and how the studio tried to get around it. But at the end of the day, the things that happened on set were 10 times scarier than this little rumor that got passed around. Okay, next. In summer 2017, a disturbing video called Citrus Fever went viral, which claimed that viewers would die in 3 hours. Was that an actual rumor that got passed around? Did people actually think there was a Citrus Fever video going around? Or did I make up the name Citrus Fever? Which one? Lie or real urban legend? Let's end audience betting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, did you believe Citrus Fever was a possible rumor passed around? Or were you just thinking, Jambareeqi, you can't trick me. Ah! Which one? Let's find out. Where's people leaning towards? Oh, wobble. Oh, most going for false. Most saying that it's made up. But did I make it up? Did I make it up? Did I? Did I really? And the answer is 3, 2, 1. I made it up. I was kind of hoping this is going to be one of the more believable ones. Because this kind of thing does kind of get passed around. As this could be, the name sounds like a real one. Yeah, I tried to think of something like the kind of name you'd have like for that kind of thing that got passed around. Okay, next. Next. Come on, QuizKit. The raspberry experiment was a scientific test that made subjects drink a chemical that turned their spit venomous. So do people really think there was a raspberry experiment going on? Or is it something I imagined myself and I'm trying to convince you right now actually got passed around? Oh. Let's end the audience betting. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. All bets are off. So which one? Was I conning you? Was I telling porcupines? Or was the raspberry experiment a real thing that got passed around? Was it real gossip? Oh, wobble. Oh, false. Everyone went false. But is it false? Is it false? Is it really? And the answer is... Yep, I made it up. I think if I was to do this one, I'd tweak it a little more. I'd tweak this one a bit more to make it a bit more believable. Next one. Come on, QuizKit. Don't slow us down. Come on, QuizKit. Leo, hard to describe, but it feels very you. See, this is what I was nervous about, because Leo knows how my imagination ticks, and she knows my humor very well. So she has quite an advantage. Okay, so there was once an urban legend about a secret haunted village called Obblesville, where villagers have made a vow of silence. So, is this an urban legend? Or is this me telling porcupines? Could be an urban legend, but it could also be me lying. Okay, ending betting now. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. Could we go? Oh, the song in the Megan trailer is called It's Nice to Have a Friend. I'm listening to it now. It's pretty cool. Oh, I'm going to listen to that soon, actually. I don't think I can watch the trailer again. It creeped me out that much. That uncanny valley just kills me. Okay, so where are people leaning towards? Oh, everyone's saying it's most likely made up. A made-up urban legend. But what if it's a real urban legend? Then you'll look silly. Then you'll look very silly. Very, very silly. And no, I made it up. I'm looking silly. Okay, next one. Let's have a look. Come on, QuizKit, what are you doing? QuizKit. There we go. Come on now, next one. Okay, Fair Charlotte is a legend of how a foolish New England girl froze to death during a sleigh ride to a New Year's ball. So Fair Charlotte is a legend of how a foolish New England girl froze to death during a sleigh ride to a New Year's ball. Did I make up Fair Charlotte? Did I write that myself? Or is Fair Charlotte a real urban legend that people are gossiping about right now? Okay, let's end the audience betting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fair Charlotte. Is it something that I would come up with? But there's also the likeliness that it is an actual urban legend. Fair Charlotte. Where are people leaning? Ooh, most think it's a real urban legend. And the answer is... true. Fair Charlotte is a real urban legend that got passed around. It's kind of an interesting one as well. I kind of like the atmosphere it creates. Very wintry. Okay, next one. Next one. Hurry up, Quizkit. Come on, Quizkit. Come on. There we go. The Buckley family story is an urban legend about an old photo of two children who murdered their mother one Halloween. The Buckley family story is an urban legend about an old photo of two children who murdered their mother one Halloween. Did I make that up? I can't remember. Could be an actual urban legend. Not too sure, but let's end the audience betting now. Zelda says we commonly have frozen deaths a lot in England. I think that was about New England. Okay, so all bets are off now. All bets are off. Okay. And the answer is, let's find out what people lean towards first. A lot of people believe it's a real urban legend. Okay. Well, I can tell you that it is a real urban legend. Yes, it's a real urban legend got passed around. Okay, what's the next one? Next one! Come on, Quizkit. Zelda says that legend doesn't sound like you. You don't know, you never know. Okay, so there was once a rumor that a ghost can be spotted in the film Three Men and a Little Lady, but it was just a cardboard cutout of Ted Danson. There was once a rumor that a ghost can be spotted in the film Three Men and a Little Lady, but it was just a cardboard cutout. Urban legend? Jambareeqi lie? You decide. Ball's in your court. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. Let's find out. Was this an urban legend? Let's find out. It is. Okay, most people are going towards very true. Very true. And the answer is true. Real urban legend. Real urban legend. A lot of people really did think they spotted a ghost in Three Men and a Little Lady, but it was just a cardboard cutout of Ted Danson. Can we guess this is in Three Men and a Baby? I swear it's Little Lady. I swear it's Little Lady. Swear. I'm happy to double check, but I swear it was Little Lady. So if you play Somewhere Over the Rainbow backwards, you can hear The Witches Behind You. Was that an actual urban legend that people, like, you know, gossiped about and thought, you know what, you've got to go to your vinyl record player and try it out right now? Reverse it, mate. You can hear it, The Witches Behind You. Or am I telling Porky Pies? Let's end audience betting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, no, I'm counting on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. Okay, so was this whole Somewhere Over the Rainbow urban legend a real urban legend, or was I telling a lie? Let's see what people believed. It seems... Ooh, that's almost a straight split. You were very divided about that one. Let's find out. Did I make this up, or was this a real urban legend? 3, 2, 1. I made it up. I made it completely up. That was one of my more believable ones, it seems, since it split people. Hey. Here we go. Another one about the alleged alternate soundtrack. I didn't even know about that. I just happened to be watching a Wizard of Oz related thing while working on this part of the quiz. Okay, the Bandage Man is an urban legend that describes a logger who died in a grisly sawmill accident and now attacks teenagers. So the Bandage Man is an urban legend that describes a logger who died in a grisly sawmill accident and now attacks teenagers. Is the Bandage Man from my imagination or the public consciousness imagination? Urban legend or lie? Zelda asks if I've seen the Wizard of Oz documentary. Depends which one. Let's end audience betting now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. All bets are off. You can no longer bet. Right. So, do people believe the Bandage Man was an urban legend? Or one of my porcupines? Let's find out. Oh, bit of a wobble, bit of a wobble. Oh, wow. It went from wobble to like, yep, it's definitely true. The legend's called Dark Side of the Rainbow. Oh, I'll definitely look out for that. 3, 2, 1. Yep. The Bandage Man is a real urban legend. Real urban legend. Okay, quiz kit. Hurry up, quiz kit. I just want to ask, by the way, folks, because I can't see anything. Like, how is the coin system working on your end? Do you have a bunch of coins, like an amount of coins you can use, or? Next one. It was once rumored that Roald Dahl had bought the skeleton of a supposed mermaid. It was once rumored that Roald Dahl had bought the skeleton of a supposed mermaid. Was this gossip that got passed around during Dahl's life, or did I just fib? Which one? Which one? Let's end the betting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the bets are off. Can you imagine that kind of rumor spreading around? The question isn't, can you imagine Roald Dahl doing that? It's, can you imagine people believing that kind of rumor existing? Okay, people leaning a little bit of a wobble. Ooh! Everyone's going, you definitely made that up. But did I make it up? And yep, I made that one up. You're a smart bunch. You're a smart bunch. Right, what's the next one? What is the next one? I wish I could see the numbers. I really do, because I just don't know how far I am. Listing, I actually really don't like this system. I wish you could just enter how much you want to bet. Right, okay, I'll definitely keep that in mind. The Black Angel is a folklore legend that describes a statue in Iowa City that is said to be cursed. The Black Angel is a folklore legend that describes a statue in Iowa City that is said to be cursed. So, is the Black Angel an actual urban legend? Or am I just being a bit creative? And am I making up a little Black Angel story in Iowa City? Does this folklore actually exist, or is it only in the context of this stream? Let's end audience betting now. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring. Okay, yep, bets are off. Bets are all off now. And we're about to find out which side people lean towards. Which side? Did you think I made it up, or did you think that, yeah, that's an urban legend? And it looks like, oh, wobble, 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 whoa! Everyone's going, yep, true, 100%, yep, that's definitely an urban legend, that's definitely an urban legend. Zelda says it's confusing most of the time. Right, okay. We've got a bit of a mixed response to the true or false system then. Got some people saying that like it's very fun. Some people saying it's a bit too confusing and like restrictive. I wish I could like edit the QuizKit. I wish I could go into QuizKit and like customize more things and like based on your feedback. I really wish I could do that. Oh, Kibu guys says they've heard of the Black Angel rumor, but yes, it's an actual urban legend. The Black Angel. The Dover Demon is a folklore legend that describes a creature reportedly sighted in the town of Dover, Massachusetts. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. Massachusetts. So the Dover Demon, urban legend, Jambareeqi lie, you decide. And we're gonna end audience betting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm very curious. Did people fall for my made-up story of a Dover Demon? Oh, but was it made up? Okay, and the answer is... Oh. Wow, a whopping amount of you say it's true. Really? Really? Okay, if you say so, Well, I'm going to say that the answer is 3, 2, 1. It is true. It is a real urban legend. Okay, next one. Let's find out the next one. Like, I suppose my only nitpick is sometimes the timer runs out before I can place all my money. Right, okay. Well, the thing is, I can take control of the timer as much as I know. So I can wait a little longer. It says the name was so suspicious though. Okay, next one. Let's have a look at the next one. I'll try to like end audience betting not too soon. Oh, Domobu says it's true, but running out of time also stopped me from being betting too much. Sorry, I wasn't even reading the next one. During the late 90s, parents were outraged when they found out that a Slipknot album told listeners to kill their pets. During the late 90s, parents were outraged when they found out that a Slipknot album told listeners to kill their pets. So I'm ending audience... Oh, I think I ended it too soon. Let me know if I did it too soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so was this my fib? I mean, I am a Slipknot fan. I could insert them in some way. Or was this an urban legend? Ooh, wobble, wobble, wobble. Ooh, it's an interesting one. It's like almost... It's still leaning quite towards false, but not by much. But the answer is 3, 2, 1. Made up! I made up the urban legend. Wasn't placed in time. Okay, right. So how long do you get on your side? Because like the only thing I could do is end betting time, and it queues at 10-9 kind of thing. Do you have only that time in the 10-9 part, 10-9-8 part? Or do you have from as soon as I've said what the urban legend is? I'm very confused from my end about. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Okay, so the next one. The Ghost Boy of Clinton Road is an urban legend that describes a dead young boy who hangs out under a bridge. So the Ghost Boy of Clinton Road is an urban legend that describes a dead young boy who hangs out under a bridge. Jambareeqi lie or urban legend? Ending betting. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Ghost Boy of Clinton Road. Fabrication from me or a real urban legend? Cool guy, I'm opening tabs about most of the true legends that pops up. I'm so reading all of those after the quiz. Nice. Okay, do people think the Clinton Road goes? Oh, it's kind of sort of a split. But did I make up the Clinton Road ghost or not? 2, 1. It's a real urban legend. The Ghost Boy Clinton Road is a real urban legend. Let's move on to the next urban legend. Next one. Come on, Quiz Kate. Oh my god. Come on, Quiz Kate. You're pulling my leg. Right, night marchers are deadly ghosts of an ancient Hawaiian warriors that chant and blow conch shells while marching waters. So night marchers are deadly ghosts of ancient Hawaiian warriors that chant and blow conch shells while marching waters. So the night marchers. Is that from my imagination? Or is that a real creepy urban legend that gets whispered around in Hawaii? Ending audience betting now. Leo, it seems the more you win makes it harder because you lose more coins when the timer runs out. Ah. Okay, so Night Marchers. A Jambareeqi creation? Or an urban legend from Hawaii? So, you know why I don't attend most of the quizzes Wednesday? It's busy and I get tired. Bless you. Okay, where we're leaning. Ooh, wobble, wobble, wobble. Woo! Loads of you think this is very, very true. Very true. But is it? Yep, it is. It is. Yes, Night March is a real Hawaiian legends. But is the next one a legend or a lie? Come on, Quizgate. Ah. Okay, next one. In the Cornish village of Polperro, you can find a shop that sells human flesh flavored ice cream. So in the Cornish shop of Polperro, you can find a shop that sells human flesh flavored ice cream. So was this an actual rumor going around through Cornwall? Or am I just, you know, taking little ideas of other urban legends, stitching together and concocting my own? We're ending audience betting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. How well do you know your Cornish culture? Let's find out. Where do we lean? What's the majority vote? And let's have a look. We have got people leaning towards... Ooh! Mainly false, but there's still a slightly mild portion of you going for trues. It's not a total one. But yes, I made it up. I made that one up. Okay. Next one. Quizgate. Come on. Hurry up. Speed it along now, Quizgate. Next. Okay. In 1918. I think I meant in 1918. In 1918, there was a circus train crash which led to an elephant burial, and you can see the elephant's ghost at night performing their circus routines. Is that an urban legend? Or am I just, you know, fibbing to you right now? Making up little elephant stories, elephant ghost stories? Pff, pff. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's end audience betting now. Elephant ghosts, urban legend, true or false? 4, 3, 2, 1. Bets are off. We're about to find out what side people are on. Does this sound like a Jambareeqi story? Maybe it does. It could be. Okay, and people are leaning towards true. Wow, a lot of you saying that's true. Yeah, well, I'm going to let you know that it's actually true. Yeah, it's real. It's a real urban legend. that people believe. Okay, next one. Quizkit, hurry yourself up. Such a slow coach. Yes, the elephant ghosts of a circus is a real urban legend. Okay, next one. The Well to Hell is an urban legend regarding a team of Russian scientists digging into hell and recording the screams. So did the Well to Hell story get made up by someone out there that I've never met, that you've never met? Or are you talking to the person right now who came up with the idea of what if the Well to Hell happened? Think. Well, let's end the audience betting now. The figures on my end, it will actually shake the end audience betting button for me at a certain point. So maybe I'm supposed to click it at that point. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So, Well to Hell. An original Jambareeqi story or an actual thing that people rumoured. Find out where did you lean towards? Oh, wow, loads went for true. But is it true? Is it true? It's true. It's very true. And you can actually hear what they recorded as well if you go on YouTube. Someone did a really quite a creative and quite scary kind of reenactment of what the Well to Hell would actually sound like. Dominic, lost most of mine this time. I'm not a good guesser at this. No worries. It's a bit of fun. Right, next one. In the early 80s, there was a rumour that a brand of soda called Green Cola was making consumers throw blood. So in the early 80s, there was a rumour that a brand of soda called Green Cola was making consumers throw up blood. So Green Cola, was that an actual thing that people rumoured about? Maybe it was a real product, maybe it wasn't. You never know with urban legends. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. Did I make up this Green Cola story, or was this an actual thing that happened in the 80s? Maybe your imagination will play tricks on you. Where are people leaning? Oh, majority going for false. Really? Okay, if you say so. That's on you. But I will tell you right now that the answer is, yeah, I made it up. Yeah, that's a made up one. Again, looking back on that, there are some things I would tweak about the way I worded it to make it more believable. It's interesting though. It's interesting to see which of my lies work and which don't. I think I knew I'm noticing where I've gone wrong, where I could have done better, which is interesting. It's interesting. I like working these things out. An episode of SpongeBob SquarePants was banned in Brazil for causing viewers to shit themselves. An episode of SpongeBob SquarePants was banned in Brazil for causing viewers to shit themselves. Urban legend? Or not? Let's end the audience betting now. Do people really pass this rumour around? Or did I think, you know what, it'd be really funny if I had a shit themselves story? Which one? Which one? I found I sound like someone called Danny Burke. I have no idea who Danny Burke is, sorry. Okay, let's find out where people lean towards. Oh. Right in the middle. It barely moved. It went... It was that was probably the most close we've had to a exact divided split, but I will tell you right now, this is a real urban legend. This is a real urban legend that people actually passed around. It was the episode where Squidward plays the C note on the clarinet. And the rumour was that, people in Brazil watched that episode, and when he played that note, they shat themselves. This is. I'm serious. This is a real urban legend. I'm not. This was not a mistake on my end. In the forests of Sweden, there's the legend of a snow witch who steals people's eyeballs. So in the forests of Sweden, there's the legend of a snow witch who steals people's eyeballs. Let's end the audience betting now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding! Bets are off. Bets are off. Can't bet anymore. Did I make up the snow witch? Or do the people of Sweden actually have this little myth they tell to kids? Oh, be careful. Be careful. She'll take your eyeballs. Wait, where are you leading? Where are you leading? Where are you leading? Ooh! It's another exact split. Just like the SpongeBob one. Interesting. I found these the most interesting because it's like no one's even sure. So yeah, I made that one up. I made up the Snow Witch of Sweden. I'm pleased with that one. I'm glad that confused people, made people uncertain. Proud of that one. I think we're getting to the part of the quiz where I start to get a bit more confident. Next one. Okay, next one. So after the Fukushima nuclear disaster, the locals of Nebraska believed that giant mutant hornets were running rampant. So after the Fukushima nuclear disaster, the locals of Nebraska believed that giant mutant hornets were running rampant. Let's end audience betting now. Did I make up the rumor of giant mutant hornets coming from a nuclear power plant? Or did people in Nebraska actually think, oh wait, there might be giant hornets coming here? Ooh. Definitely says, whatever you choose definitely like reflects your opinion on the people of Nebraska. Okay, where we're leaning. Oh. Ooh, slight split again. Slight split again. The giant mutant hornet rumor, though, well... Yep. After the Fukushima nuclear disaster, the locals of Nebraska actually... there was actually like a rumor, an urban legend going around about giant mutant hornets running rampant. It's interesting that like it was mainly in Nebraska that they were making this urban legend up. Okay. So next one. In the March of 2019, someone found a TikTok channel that was showing 10-second clips of snuff movies. In March of 2019, someone found a TikTok channel that was showing 10-second clips of snuff movies. Do people really think that this channel was existing, or they were too scared to click on it? Or am I hip enough to come up with a TikTok question? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Urban legend or Jambareeqi lie? Let's find out. But first of all, we're going to find out what was the majority vote. I'll be intrigued if it's another split. Okay, let's have a look. Oh. Ooh, it is another split! Wow. Okay, interesting. So, is this something that people gossiped about? Or not? 2, 1. Nah, I made it up. I made that one up. Okay, I'm pleased with that one. That is definitely one of the more realistic ones, to be fair. That's something that TikTok's kind of a hellhole, and like anything could happen on TikTok. Next one. Quiz kid, come on. Cropsy is an escaped mental patient with a hook for a hand that would snatch children in Staten Island. So Cropsy is an escaped mental patient with a hook for a hand that would snatch children in Staten Island. Jambareeqi lie or urban legend? Click true if you think it is an actual urban legend. Click false if you think that I am fibbing. Which one? Which one could it be? And the answer is, well, I'm not going to tell you yet. We're going to have a look. Oh, very much, almost slightly a split, a little divide there. But did I make up Cropsey? Or is it a real urban legend? The answer is, it's a real urban legend with its own movie, and unfortunately, it's slightly connected to an actual story as well. There's a whole movie about it. I've not seen it yet, but I know it exists. Zell says, I heard this one inspired I Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh, it did. I didn't know that one. Okay, next one. West Virginia is home to the White Things, mysterious dog-like creatures the size of a lion with white, shaggy fur. So West Virginia is home to the White Things, mysterious dog-like creatures the size of a lion with white, shaggy fur. Does that sound like something I would make up? It's a little weird. Just saying. We're ending audience betting now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bets are off. Okay, we're going to see what people lean towards the most. So, West Virginian White Things. What do people think? Oh, wobble. Oh, it's a split. It is a split. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Well, the answer is 3, 2, 1. A real urban legend. The White Things are a real urban legend in West Virginia. I did not make that up. The White Things. They actually sound cute, the way they're described. Dog-like creatures the size of a lion with white shaggy fur. Like, aw, sound cuddly. Leo, well, it's West Virginia. That'll just be normal pets for them, or White Things is just delicious. Just describing the locals. A Jetsons and Flintstones live-action crossover movie was planned, but the script was destroyed in a studio fire. A Jetsons and Flintstones live-action crossover movie was planned by Universal, but the script was destroyed in a studio fire. Ooh, I don't know. I can't even remember if I made this up or not. Okay, let's end your audience betting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, do you think that that is an actual urban legend? Or something straight out of my mind? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's find out what we got. Oh, wobble. Oh, mainly false, but not by much. Well, I can tell you that the Jetsons Flintstone live-action crossover movie rumor was completely made up by me. I think that's probably the one that's the most B as well. That is something I would come up with. Okay, next one. Quizkit, next one, please. Quizkit. Quickly now, Quizkit. Next question, please. The Mothman is a folklore legend that describes a humanoid creature reportedly seen in the Point Pleasant area. Point Pleasant area. The Mothman is a folklore legend that describes a humanoid creature that's been reportedly seen in the Point Pleasant area. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, if you ask me, Mothman sounds like a bit of an internet meme that could be passed around, but then again, I have a very strange imagination. I don't know. Let's find out. Wobble. Oh, mainly true, but not by much. Little uncertainty out there, but let's find out. Is Mothman a folklore legend Or a lie. It's true. It's a very popular internet meme. I wanted to include Mothman in some way. Okay. Next one. Quizkit, come on. Chop Quizkit. Later, Jam, I need to tell you now, a lot of girls really like Mothman if you catch my drift. Oh no, I 100% know. 100% know. I know all about Mothman. I wanted Mothman in this somewhere. If you say Bloody Mary 3 times into a mirror, you'll summon an evil spirit called Mary. If you say Bloody Mary 3 times into a mirror, you'll summon an evil spirit called Mary. Now, if you ask me, that sounds like a movie someone made. I think it was called Sweetie Man or something. So I could be fibbing. You know, maybe Bloody Mary isn't the actual name. Maybe I'm messing around. Maybe her name's Bloody Margaret. Which is kind of the same thing, but you know. Okay, let's end the audience betting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. All bets are off. Okie dokie. Okay, next. So, oh sorry, I had to click reveal answer. I was waiting for Quizkit. It's my turn. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look. Yep, most are going for true. Okay, but is it true? Yeah, it's true. Probably the most famous urban legend of all. It had to be in here somewhere. I had to slide it in there somewhere. It's not an urban legends quiz. She needs to be in there. Nice to see you, Mary. Okay, next. Next one. On the Isle of Wight, there's an urban legend about a scarecrow who moves on its own if you sing it Happy Birthday. So on the Isle of Wight, there's an urban legend about a scarecrow who moves on its own if you sing it Happy Birthday. Let's end the audience betting now. There's a lot of scarecrow legends out there. But is this one an actual one in that subgenre of urban legends? Could be. Let's find out. We'll find out what people lean towards in the majority vote. Seems like people wibble wobble split. Yes, a very strong, very strong split. But which is it? True or false? 3, 2, 1. And I made it up. I made it completely up. Okay. Next one. I don't know if there is a next one. We'll find out. I can't... Again, there's 50, but I don't know what number we're up to. And I can't remember what the last one was. Oh, there is another one. There's another one. In 1968, a dead body was found in a school's janitor closet, and it was apparently the corpse of a teacher who suicided. So, in 1968, a dead body was found in a school's janitor closet, and it was apparently the corpse of a teacher who killed themselves. Now, is that something I made up just now? Or is this something that, like, an actual school, they were like, oh, I heard, you know what I heard? Let's find out. Bets are closing soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The legend of the teacher's corpse. Is it a real urban legend? Or is it a porcupine from Jambareeqi? Am I a liar-reeky? Okay, where we're leaning. Oh, strong split. Very strong split. But how confident are you? Did you actually go with the right answer? Because it's actually my imagination. There's a lot of splits. There's a lot of splits going on. You all know your gymnastics. Okay. Next. I think there's a next. I'd say, yeah, again, I'd say my main nitpick from my end of Quiz is the fact that it's not, I can't see the numbers. Okay, in 2006, a BBC News broadcast was interrupted by footage from the movie Cannibal Holocaust. So, in 2006, a BBC News broadcast was interrupted by footage from the movie Cannibal Holocaust. So, did people actually pass that around? Did people actually say, hey, you know what happened on BBC News last night? Ooh, and the gossip passed on and on and on and on. Or am I just playing around with my knowledge right now? Or am I being a conning Brit, trying to trick anyone outside of Britain that this was a rumor? Which one? Where we're leaning towards? Let's find out. I'm very curious with this one, actually. Let's find out where you're leaning towards. We have got... Ooh, it's a split! It's a split again. Wow. Well, I can tell you that this is actually a lie! I made this one up myself. Yes, that's cheating, computer guy. Googling the answer is cheating. Okay. I'm not sure if there's another one. Again, I don't know how far we're in right now. Oh, it seems like there's another one. In Huntsville, a playground was built opposite a cemetery, and rumours spread that children's ghosts used it for fun. So in Huntsville, a playground was built opposite a cemetery, and rumours spread that children's ghosts used it for fun. Let's end the audience betting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. So I'm hearing there's a lot of trouble with true and false. I'm starting to lean more towards not doing the true and false system again, if I'm honest. Okay, where we're leaning? Oh, wobble. Oh, it's a slight little mild split. Quite a split. Okay. But, did I make it up? Nope, it's an urban legend. It's an actual urban legend. Quite a creepy one, if you ask me. Right, next one. Right, come on, QuizGate. Come on, QuizGate. Come on. What are you doing, QuizGate? Next. Okay, Mr. Chew is the spirit of a man who stalks those who mock his name for sounding like a sneeze. So Mr. Chew is the spirit of a man who stalks those who mock his name for sounding like a sneeze. Does sound like a very silly story. And I'm a silly person. But at the same time, there's a lot of weird urban legends out there. Let's end the audience betting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Chew, did I make up you? Mr. Chew, are you an actual urban myth? He needs his own theme song. Mr. Chew, Mr. Chew. Okay, where we're leaning. Oh, a little bit of a split. Okay, yeah, again, I'm hearing a lot of complaints about the true and false system. We won't use this again, folks. We won't use it again. And the answer is true. There is a legend of Mr. Chew. Listy says, my name is Asneeze, father avid Chew. Bless you. No, I know what I think you're referencing something. I can't remember what it was now. Okay, what's the next one? Next one is Oklahoma's The Skiven Hotel is a luxury hotel where people have heard eternally crying babies. So Oklahoma's The Skiven Hotel is a luxury hotel where people have heard eternally crying babies. It's pretty dark. Would I go that far? Would I come up with a name like that as well? Ooh. Oh, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets are off. Okay. Skiven Hotel. A Jambareeqi original story. Or something in Oklahoma that people believe. Well, it seems that people are leaning towards... Split. When was the last time we had like a majority vote that leaned more towards one than the other? Well, the Skiven Hotel is a real urban legend. Yes, it's a real urban legend in Oklahoma. Really creepy one. Really creepy. There's more than just crying babies, but crying babies is the one that stood out to me. Okay, so next. Come on, QK. In Halloween 1989, a child found a used syringe in their trick-or-treat bag and ended up catching a disease. So in Halloween 1989, a child found a used syringe in their trick-or-treat bag and ended up catching a disease. Is this syringe story too surreal to believe? Do you lean more towards it being an urban legend or a Jambareeqi lie? Ooh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's find out what people lean towards. What do most think? Well, it seems... Wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble. Split! Another split! Okay, is this a 80s Halloween rumor or my imagination? It is my imagination. Oh, I tricked half of you. Okay, next one. Leo, I think there's more splits because it takes more time to put them on one side. Right, okay. Next one. There's a nursery in Dublin that apparently homes a haunted doll called Gertie, who blinks if you take photos of her. So there's a nursery in Dublin that apparently homes a haunted doll called Gertie, who blinks if you take photos of her. Let's end the audience betting now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm noticing that people are having their own personal problems with QuizKid. It's not like everyone's got the same problem. Everyone's got something from their end, so maybe it's glitching on their end in some way. So this one is you've got a bit of a split, but this one is actually false. I made this one up. I think Leo might be thinking of a different one. But yeah, I made this one up. I named Gertie off of the grandma from Hey Arnold. Okay, next one. Oh, it just suddenly got the final results. Okay. You destroyed me. 47 to the audience and 3 to Jambareeqi. But the winner is Leo Mitchell. Leo is the winner, like a whopping amount. Leo has definitely won. Second place is Soda Engines. Third place is Computer Guy. And fourth place is Contestant 18. Congratulations to Leo. Well done. Well done. But yeah, I've been humiliated for this one. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a true or false. I'm not going to do a true or false quiz again through QuizKit. I don't think, like I said, everyone's got like a different thing. Everyone had like a different problem going off, which is not a good sign. Not a good sign. So if I do a true or false thing again, I've got to find a different like app to use, which is really difficult because it's hard to find quiz apps that connect to Twitch. I'm glad you had fun, Computer Guy, but like if it's going to cause this many problems, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, like QuizKit on its own is kind of a flawed system. There is another option, by the way, for QuizKit called Knockout. I think it means like when you lose to a certain point, you're knocked out of the quiz. So it might be worth trying that one out eventually. So honestly, I turned up to enjoy the true or false myself and haven't really suffered any technical problems. Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like everyone's got something different from their end. So Leo is very confused about the win. I don't know. Technically, you won. Like a lot. Anyway, before I leave, I'm going to give you all an opportunity to pitch your ideas for next week's Twitch quiz topic. And keep in mind that I'm mainly taking Halloween or horror related topics. I'm mainly listening to those. I'm mainly hearing out for those ones. Because I want to keep the season going. So yeah, throw your suggestions at me now before I head off. Don't know why I've got a Johnny Cash song stuck in my head, but I have. Any suggestions? And once again, congrats to Leo. The Saw movies. Goosebumps quiz. Okay, now that could be interesting. There's loads and loads and loads and loads of stories. So that could, yeah, I like the Goosebumps one a lot. There's so much material I can make questions out of. I really like topics where there's like a lot of material to inspire me. The quizzes that are the most difficult is like, hey, here's 1 or 2 movies, make 30 or 40 questions out of them. Those are the tricky ones. The Goosebumps, lots and lots of stories there to work with. Plus you've got the movies as well, and you've got the games. Yeah, a lot to work with. I really loved these books as a kid, but it's been 20 years or so. I think I've said this before, but like I was not a fan of Goosebumps as a kid. But that's because I was a weird horror kid that wanted genuine scary thrills, and I got really fed up every time I like turned the end of a chapter of a Goosebumps book. It'd be like, oh, she's got a knife, turn it. Oh, she's just cutting carrots. I'd be like, stab somebody. That's why I lean more to reading Shivers, which is like Goosebumps for teenagers, because like they were actually scary, and they didn't keep trying to trick you all the time. The Alien films, Stephen King books, Edgar Allan Poe. I'm not sure if I come up with questions for a Poe related. Might be difficult, but I could try. So I guess you must have really loved the infamous horror book. I don't know what that is, sorry. I really don't know. Like I said, the only horror books I got into was A Gib of Shivers. That's it. That's the only game. I'm sorry, that's the only horror book series that I loved. I genuinely loved, and I kept collecting them all. H.P. Lovecraft lore? Maybe. Right, okay. I better be off now. Hope you enjoyed this. Very sorry for all the technical glitches for some people. I will keep an eye out for any other kind of true or false related Twitch apps out there, because it is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. You seem to really enjoy it. Hope you're happy. Hope you're smiling. Hope you're spooked out from this stream. Yeah. Hope you're having a good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. Happy Halloween and cheerio.